Alright, welcome to Chapter 12. First thing to mention here before we skip ahead to the chapter is that we're actually really strapped for people to bring here. Hang on, let me just pull up my actual battle preparations. Alright, like I said, we're a little bit strapped for people to bring here. We can only bring Marth and 10 additional people, so I've kind of mixed up the composition of our army, trying to push it closer to what our endgame is going to be. We've got Abel and Hardin as our only cavaliers. Kane is going to sit this one out. Sita and Ogma, of course. Bantu is going to come along. George is going to be our primary archer. I can't afford the space for Wolf this time around. Maria as our primary healer. Minerva's here. Lind as our only mage, and Julian, because Julian's going to have a lot of work to do this map. As for the inventory, I've distributed a couple of the stat boosters. I'm going to give the energy drop to George to make up for his noodle arms, and the spirit dust to Lind, just to juice up her magic even more. Gotta get strong enough to kill Garneth somehow. Alright, that's that. Let's just save and get right into it. Alright, welcome to Arcanea Palace. The first thing to worry about here are the 5 new recruits conveniently packaged up in this prison cell up here. As usual, we'll start with the somewhat competent ones and work our way down. This is Midia, a paladin. As replacement units go, she's actually not too terrible. Her stats are worse than any cavalier you could have trained up at this point, but she joins with respectable weapon ranks and makes a decent addition if you've lost somebody. Her growth rates are okay, with good HP, a 50-50 chance of getting skill and speed with each level, and below average but not unusable strength growth. She's also important for recruiting another character very soon, so keep her alive for that if nothing else. This is Boa, or Discount Wendell as I like to call him. His stats are worse overall and his growths are just as unimpressive, but he comes with great weapon ranks, a B rank in tomes and a C in staves. This lets him use fairly strong weapons and high-level staves right off the bat. This makes him a good secondary or replacement healer and an okay replacement magic fighter. Hey, did you want a low-level knight halfway through the game? No? We'll have one anyway. This is Dolph. Big defense, big bulk, too slow to do anything significant, pretty bad growths. C rank in lances isn't bad, I guess, and his 45 defense growth is some of the highest we've seen in the game so far, outside of Wolf and Sedgar. You'd think that would be standard for knights, but people like Drog and Roger are out here rolling with like 30% defense growths. I don't know what's going on with knights in this game. Hey, did you want an even lower level knight halfway through the game? Hypothetical question, here you go. This is McKellen. Macellin? Macallan? Bald Scrubby Knight number 2. He's even worse than Dolph, with lower HP, skill, speed, and lance rank. The trade-off is 1 more point of skill and defense. His growths are also worse than Dolph's, with the exception of luck. These two are so useless it actually makes me angry, so I'm not going to talk about them anymore. Speaking of useless, here, have another archer at this point in the game, I guess. Tomas has no reason to exist. I'm pretty sure every archer in the game is better than him, including Gordon and Norn if you've been consistently training them since they joined. I guess he starts with C-rank bows, and he has a half-decent speed growth. Oh, why am I even trying to find something nice to say about him? Tomas is bad. Directly to the right of where you start are some thieves trying, poorly, to sneak away with some treasures. An armor slayer, and, more importantly, a brand new warp staff. Don't mind if I do. We'll see if Lind can get a kill this time. 22, yep. 11, yeah, okay. It's gonna have to be Aura. That's okay, though. Aura has a pretty cool battle animation. Magical nuke. Send that to the convoy. Our only healer can't use it this turn, in this chapter. That's okay though, we don't need it. That's good too. The one Ogma has is looking a little bit damaged. Starting on turn 3 and every other turn until every other turn after that until turn 9, some Cavalier and Horseman reinforcements will come through the come down the path here and come through the main door. So what I like to do is make an early push into this section of the hallway here and just set up a choke point exactly like these knights are doing right here. Brought along the hammer on Minerva. She can actually use it very effectively. Just crush these guys. Nice one, Abel. Now, we can control the Scrub Squad right away, but they're in trouble at the beginning of this map. Like they mentioned, the enemies have no problem with killing them now, so they'll just shoot them straight through the walls, and they actually kill these guys off pretty quick, even on normal. They don't have any weapons and can't retaliate, and it is going to take us a couple or 3 turns to get to them. So the only thing you can really do here is take advantage of their individual defenses to make them last as long as possible until we can reach them. There are 2 spaces of safety up here, where I like to put Tomas because he's got the worst defenses overall of the entire squad. On this side is a mage, and on this side are 2 archers. So what I like to do is put Boa here because he's got the best resistance out of anybody, so he can take the mage hits. And then Marcellin and Dolph have the best physical defense, so they can hang here and take the attention of the archers. And then Midia can take either side pretty effectively, or you can just put her in the other safe spot, which I prefer to do since keeping her alive is arguably more important than anybody else here. Now that this guy's moved up around this side, it's actually kind of tricky. He can move around and shoot at Boa, so we move Boa up. This mage can't reach Marcellin, so he'll just keep going for Boa. These archers will keep shooting, and we should all be good. I don't want to move Minerva too close into this range, because her resistance isn't the best. It's 3, I guess. Yeah, as long as we keep her out of archer range, she should be good. Great level. Sita can help out too, as she does. And Harden takes... Yep, this'll work. Okay, these 3 should be able to take out the situation in here. And so there's a big old treasure room here with a general guarding it, but he doesn't move until he's attacked. I don't know why, maybe he's asleep. We do need to think about starting to set up that barricade I was talking about, so Bantu and Ogma are probably going to handle that. And I'm tempted to pull Abel back actually instead. I think I'm going to do that. He's a lot more bulky than Ogma is. Come on, Maria, we don't need you getting chased down by Cavaliers at this point. Oh man, these guys too. Alright. There they are. Very rude of you. We'll have Sita kill the archer next round, and we'll just pull Minerva back down. You don't actually need to open the cell door and let these guys go. They pretty much just get in the way if you let them out. You need to give them weapons, you need to make sure they don't die. It's honestly probably safer to just leave them in the cell. Since they've technically already joined, they'll be in our party at the beginning of the next chapter, regardless of whether or not we let them out. And they don't have talk conversations with anybody, so I don't care. There's a shortcut for Marth to take through here. I'm considering doing it. It's a little bit dangerous, but... no glory without risk, right? On turn 3, these guys also start coming. 2 cavaliers led by a mini-boss, a paladin named Heimler. He's got a portrait and a name, but he doesn't have any dialogue, and he cannot be recruited. He's just has a name to signify that he's stronger than the average cav. He also drops a sweet, sweet master seal, which is more than enough for me. So... this can get a little bit dicey. This mage has a lot of damage with his Fire Tome. And you want to make sure to stay out of range of this mana key until you're absolutely ready to fight him. We can't kill him in one hit, which is kind of annoying. But if he hits me for 13 damage, and this guy hits me for 6, then Minerva shouldn't die. Unless she misses. Which is actually really scary to think about. We're going to play it safe. I'm going to keep her out of range for now. Until she can get some more support from other people. Maria's got to work on that staff rank, so I'll have her patch everybody up. If she keeps getting speed, she's actually going to turn out pretty effective. We'll keep Lind behind the front line here. She's actually going to be pretty good at doing some range damage to these guys who are coming up. And it'll be good experience for her if she takes out a horseman or 2. And just like that, the prisoners are safe. So like I said, this guy doesn't attack unless he's hit first. Problem actually comes not from him, but from this Silverbow sniper who's covering him. If we can pull more people into here, we should be able to handle him alright, but it's kind of scary to take him down with just Ogma, so we'll have to be careful about this. He only does 18 damage with his lance though, so it's pretty safe to pull people in. Start looting. Remember, it's not looting it for the good guys. Master Seal, that'll go to somebody soon, I haven't quite decided. Large Bullion, which is just more money. And that'll be our moves for this chapter. So, Ogma doesn't actually kill with this, unless he gets some help from Marth with the Levin Sword, which is why I carry my Levin Sword. Takes 10 damage in return, which is quite a bit. And then this sniper does 23 damage, reduced by 8, which is 15. Which means Ogma should survive. So what we're going to do is have him use the Armor Slayer. If he misses, this is really bad, so I'm going to use the map save point. Is there one? It's all the way down here. Minerva could... Minerva can't get to it. We're just going to risk it. We haven't gotten that far in the chapter anyway. Let's go. Do not miss, Ogma. Good job. And Marth finishes him off. And that's why I carry my Levin Sword. The Arm Scroll is a stat booster that, if you use it, your currently equipped weapon, you immediately go to the next weapon rank. Very useful. These guys are going to need some healing support. But we will pull... Kind of wish I'd traded off the Rider's Bane. Although we will need it up here, too. But just for Heimler, I guess. These three buff boys and girls should be more than enough to take it out. We can even hit the map save point if we want. Yeah, that 4% crit is really scary, but can't really do much about that when you're up against snipers. Alright, let's pull Ogma out of there. Now what to do about this? I don't think there's much we can do. Let's see. Steel Lance and... Let's just see how it goes. Bring in Sita if we need any help on following turns. Maria's here to heal. Ogma can come up and join in a bit. Can Minerva double? Yes, she can. She kills with a steel axe, so we'll put her here. Who needs Rider's Banes? We've got Minerva. You know, you would have survived if you attacked, Bantu. But hey, won't complain about getting to save the Firestone. I really hope that speed wing doesn't go to waste. If she doesn't get a little bit more speed, she's still not going to be able to double. Take out you pretty easily. And then, assuming everybody hits, do 10. You can do the last 12. Should work. Fortunately, we can't train his sword rank anymore here. But that's okay, he needs lances too. Gotta use those regalia. Okay, I guess George wanted the kill. It's fine by me. And a Master Seal. We'll send the Elfire Tome to the convoy, because I might want to trade the Master Seal to somebody within this chapter. Ogma comes out of the treasure room with basically his... I won't describe what I was about to describe, it's pretty gruesome. Alright, 25 damage. Can we just straight up kill this guy with Minerva? I think we can. Let's try. Probably pull George up and around so he can duel this sniper, and we've got Master Keys and also Julian, so it shouldn't be any problem to open up the door. So far, the people who have killed dragons are Abel and Ogma, and it looks like Minerva's about to be added to that list. We'll go with the Silver Axe just to make sure she doesn't miss. Bonk. Can get rid of the hammer, we don't need it anymore. Come on, George, we need to do a sniper duel. What else can we do? I guess with Harden we can go over here. I'll need a key, though, so we'll bring him up, too. Forgot to put the javelin back on, but that's okay. Bantu can trade it to him. Let's see if we can trade chain the key. Got it closer. Should be able to give it to Harden next turn. And we're good. Actually, since this, let me see if I want to risk this. 23 damage, 4 defense. Julian will just get killed. What I was thinking was, Marth won't die, though. Since this curate is standing here, he shouldn't move unless he has a reason to, like if somebody within his range gets hurt and he runs over to heal them. So because he's standing there, even though this sniper's range technically extends up to this space, he's not going to be able to stand on here because the curate's here, so he shouldn't be able to stand there. So we'll actually send Marth and grab this completely safely. A Dragon Pike. It's Worm Slayer in Lance form. Not sure why they're not going for Bantu. They'd survive in an attack. Maybe they're just leaving the way open for the horsemen to shoot at Lind? Who knows? Oh my god. Oh. Hey, horseman. That's why I carry my Levin sword. Alright, we'll stop pushing our luck there. Alright, what next? Lind's gonna take out you. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Can we just take a second to appreciate how amazing Abel's been? I haven't given this guy a single stat booster, and he probably has some of the best stats in the army outside of, like he's almost as fast as Sita without her, 85% speed growth. That is crazy. 80? 85? Who knows? Key goes to Hardin. He comes back around. Probably give it to Minerva, she'd go faster. This key is going on an interesting journey. George... We have a turn before the next reinforcements get here, so I'm actually tempted to swing Abel around, grab this Master Seal, and just straight up use it. I feel like he deserves it. What a beast! Speaking of Master Seals, who do we give the other one to? I'm thinking Hardin. Should get his Lance rank up. Did that increase Abel's sword rank? It doesn't look like it. It increased his Lance rank though, so if he's gonna get anything out of it. I was also considering Ogma, but he's doing okay. He's got 17 speed. He can probably hold off in his unpromoted form for a little bit. Hardin is more in need of the short-term boost. So it's gonna be a while before we can open this door, so I'll bring Julian up. Yeah, only having one healer is kind of rough here. I guess we could use Boa as a backup one if we actually let him out of the cell, but why would we? There's a lot of reinforcements here, dang. Alright. I'll take that back. Got something for me? I could use the arm scroll on hardened sword rank for memes to get him closer up to B rank swords to use the silver sword, but I won't. I'll save it for something more practical. This'll help too. Not quite as good as Abel, but still alright. And A rank lances. That'll be good. Now let's see, I'm really scared of George getting critted. And these healers are going to be really annoying by healing up this sniper if we don't straight up kill him. But with the silver bow, we'll see what we can do. I feel like Ogma's going to be more needed down here. We'll leave Sita here. Yeah, why aren't they going for Bantu? There's no reason not to now. Maybe they can't hurt him? Like, maybe his defense is just too high with the Firestone for them to even touch him? Doesn't make sense. Oh well, they want to keep feeding themselves to Abel, I'll take it. Yeah, I expected that. I don't think George is going to win here. 15... Yeah, this isn't going to work. Damn. Well, what we can do, we can pull Maria down. Maybe start healing him up, but she's not going to get down there fast enough for this to really matter. He's just going to get healed back up to full. That was a waste of a silver bow. I should have just been patient. It's okay, though. We'll bring Hardin back up so he can help out here. Julian still needs to open more things. Ogma can help once the door's open. And we need Maria's services down here. Minerva's just going to keep going. Carefully staying out of range of all the nasty things that want to kill her. Yes, yes. Leaving Lind here is actually not such a good idea, because if I kill off this guy, then that'll open up the way for this horseman to come in and shoot at her again, which she won't survive if she doesn't get healed up. But I want to keep bringing Maria down so we can take out the sniper finally. It probably would have been fast. It definitely would have been faster to just go around the other way. This is a bad idea, but I'm committed to it now. What can I do? Might just have to take the L and just call this Linda's last kill. Pretty happy with how much she's grown so far in this chapter, so I'm okay with that. And we'll just take out everybody else with the other awesome units we have up here. See, another good level. You need to move. And you. Yeah, no, they can do 3 damage to him. I don't know why. Well, maybe if we block this guy off. If we block this guy off with everybody, then he can't reach Lind. And if he attacks someone who doesn't immediately kill him on this turn, Lind can finish them off, so maybe she can get one more kill. Okay, George needs to be pulled up here. Get mended up so he can actually fight. And what I might do instead of trying to snipe this guy is just open the door with Julian, and then kill him with Ogma. If I can't kill him, then Julian's dead. But if I can kill him, then that'll be good. Let's see. With the Silver Sword, Ogma does 23 damage, reduced by 8. That's 15 damage, and Ogma definitely doubles. Meaning that's a kill. I mean, if I've calculated wrong, even having somebody else as backup isn't going to help. We can't bring in George to take another shot because Julian's going to be in the way, so let's just do it. Make sure we open the door and not the chest. Surprise! Crit mattered. Defense, kind of exactly what Ogma needs. Alright, so this is the boss, Volzin. He actually hits really hard with that Bolganone Tome, but we should just be able to overwhelm him because his defense is pretty bad. Nerva's almost here. This shop sells swords of all kinds, swords, all day, every day, iron, steel, and silver, plus killing edges and armor slayers. We're good, and we're also broke until we can sell that bullion. Nope, they just want to suicidally go for the new paladins. I don't understand. That's okay, though. Alright, let's see what we can do. This guy's got 14 speed. He's actually quite fast, so... The other annoying thing is that these healers are physically blocking us from attacking him with melee units. Let's get this first. This chest is absolutely worth going out of your way for. It's got boots, a stat booster that increases movement range on the map by 2. I'm torn between giving them to someone with already high movement range to make them even better as a combat unit, or giving them to Marth so that he spends less time trailing behind when he's running all over the map for villages. I'll probably do the second one, but for now it's going to the convoy. This might be a situation where we want to kill the healers. They drop, I mean, it's a free heal staff. I mean, that's just worth killing him for, right? It's so tempting. Let's see if we can do it without. Wait, even if we kill the boss, the healer's still going to be in the way. I don't think we have a choice. We need to at least kill this one. It's okay, George. All's fair in war. For heal staff. This pillar gives 10 avoidance, so if someone's fighting him in melee, it actually gives them a little bit of an advantage. And Ogma should be able to straight up do this, but if he misses, he's dead, so... We'll just park him here for now. And open up this last chest for another silver sword. I think that's everything on this map. Yep. Just as soon as the boss is dead, we can seize. Really cool animation. Because he missed, he didn't actually use up use of it, so we get a full use Bolganone Tome. Very powerful. Linda will appreciate that when she's at C rank. For some reason, the victory music doesn't play on this map, even after you've cleared all the enemies. Pretty weird. Alright, we've gotten all the chests, killed the thieves, checked out the shop, did everything. I think it's time to get some last experience on Maria. And leave the hostages in their cell right before we seize. Speed, man, she is becoming a speed demon. I think she's leveled speed every single time since I've gotten her. It's gonna be really good, if only she could get some magic. Alright, let's go. This is Parthia, one of the 3 legendary weapons, unless you're counting Hauteclair, and there are 4. It requires A rank, but anybody with an A rank in bows can use it. It's very strong and 100% accurate. It has George's name written all over it. And that's Chapter 12. I hope you've enjoyed the chapter, and I'll see you guys next time.